Okay, so talk to me like I'm busy here. And so getting straight to the point, what does Storm actually do to fix this mess?
It's a blazingly fast content tagging as a service engine, essentially. It allows you to rip through unstructured data at incredible speeds and identify thousands of topics that you can run in parallel. So I can look for thousands of topics on my data set in parallel. And then I can create a metadata file to tell me what's in my content, right? So just think about what you would have to do in order to get an LLM to do that same thing. It's not that you can't have an LLM do it. It's just it's not going to do it nearly as fast as you need it to be done if I have millions of documents, for example.
So how's it doing it? How's it saving time or making it kind of less complex to do it?
So we're not using the LLM as the foundation for the logic for identifying the tags. We're using some fuzzy logic. We're using exact matches. We're using some regular expressions. We're using a pattern-based approach. But the problem with those is those are inherently slow. What we're doing is we're scaling that out so that we can run those in parallel. We're running thousands of patterns simultaneously on the same data set so that at the end of it, we know exactly what's in that data set. And we're doing one pass over the documents as opposed to searching for each and every term. So by doing it in parallel, I get just massive scale.
Okay, so if I'm thinking that there's one thing that Storm does that makes you think, okay, if this didn't exist, I'd be screwed. What would it be?
I give you a perfect example. I have terabytes of documents within my my drive share that's on premise, for example. And it's 20 years of data that I've collected. And now I want to start separating out my content, my data, because privacy laws are becoming more strict, right? So I want to identify what in that data set is actually PII, what is training material, what is just regular documentation. Now I have terabytes of data that I have to comb through and categorize. How can I do that? What am I going to send it to an LLM and say, categorize a terabyte of data for me? That's not going to happen. So I have to put the engine where the data lives, right? I have to say, give me access to that data and let me rip through that data as quickly as possible, and I'll tell you what's in those documents. That's the problem we're solving, where there is a massive scale need, where there's massive amounts of data, we can identify topics and find that needle in a haystack.